And now, at a combined weight,
Absolutely not.
the Face Beat Heels High Podcast.
You're listening to a wrestling podcast made by women.
If you don't like women or wrestling, you should probably tap out now.
The views expressed on this podcast are mostly based on personal opinion, and any toxicity brought to the attention of the host will be openly mocked. Mocked via public forum. Seriously though, we will make fun of you. We like to drink, laugh, and talk wrestling. So again, if you don't like to drink, laugh, or talk wrestling, you probably don't want to be listening to this podcast.
Hello, our beautiful Face Beat Heels High family. Welcome. Welcome to another episode of the Face Beat Heels High podcast. It is our podcast where we're going to talk about the Royal Rumble. So if it's your first time listening to the Face Beat Heels High podcast, welcome. We're so happy to have you here. It's another day. It is a beautiful day. And as always, it is a beautiful day to be a wrestling fan. Can I get an amen?
Amen. Even though
Amen.
It's ugly outside.
Are you just eating breakfast?
Yeah.
I am.
3-day-old pizza.
3-day-old pizza.
Cool. You could have said like anything you want because nobody would have known, but you go with the truth.
Well, you know, Jeree ratted me out, so.
I'm proud.
But
You
that
should be
was
proud.
pre-recording.
Well, you know what? I'm going to put the fork down and I'm just going to go like,
Pizza's delicious.
You could have been like, oh, I made an eggs Benedict this morning, 4 a.m. to be ready for a podcast.
No,
I'm like, oh, you own that pizza.
My Bernaise sauce is not that great right now, but it started snowing.
Oh,
I see it right now. Yes, at least on my window. Hi, snow. It's
Well,
great.
we are the three ladies of the Face Beat Heels High podcast. I am one of your hosts, Princess Jelly Bean, joined today by a 3-day pizza old eater.
You be proud, Cristina.
I'm fucking proud of
You
it.
be proud of it.
The baker. The baker. Christina.
Some people can't have
Christina, the
pizza.
baker country. That's true.
Hello.
You
That
eat
is
for-
true.
You eat for those that can't.
And for those people, I feel bad. Welcome,
will-
Bakey. Good to have you here. Breakfast
Good
queen.
morning.
Also joined today by Bernadette, who has been found, who we have not seen in a very long time.
We were supposed to move, so she disappeared, and now she's back. Thank you,
Now
Bernie.
she's back. Hi, Bernadette.
Her name is Bernie now. She needs mittens and sitting down.
So if you have joined the Face Beat Heels High family prior to hearing Bernadette for the first time, if you're just listening and not watching on YouTube when you hear this sound, that's Bernadette saying hello. If you want to know more about Bernadette, please go to the YouTube page and check her out because she's pretty cool. She's the honorary host of the Face Beat Heels High podcast.
Facts.
And also joined today by Bum Bum Bum. It's our Twitch queen. Bum Bum.
It's
Dun, 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 dun.
Is that
hello.
Ric Flair's music?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I think it is. Anyways, joined today by the ever so lovely, our Twitch queen, Wild Spice.
Hola. Hi.
Hola.
Hi, guys. Everybody's been introduced, I think.
Yes. What are we drinking? Here we go. I'm back on my bullshit. I'm on a Bangs and
Back on your bullshit?
Bangs and Baileys, but I put the red velvet Baileys.
Ooh.
I have yet to taste it. I'm scared. It's red.
I'm scared.
Now, why is my Banks and Baileys like a blush pink, actually?
This morning, I was checking Facebook before I came out here to record, and a friend of mine just posted a picture. She's like, don't ever paint with watercolors and have a glass of juice next to it.
Oh, because you take your water.
Oh,
like,
no.
I was so sad for her, but I would not stop laughing. That's what you get. I've been there.
What are you drinking, Bakey?
I am
Watercolor
drinking.
juice?
I mean, it looks like
Watercolor
it.
juice and 3-day pizza.
Damn right. I'm that ratchet. What? Anyways, no, it's just coffee. It's a Wake and Bakey in my Adventure Time Fiona and Cake mug.
Yay.
Nice.
I freaking love Adventure Time.
I
Winter
have because it's cold, and
It
not
is.
because we're poor, but because our house doesn't work, but we don't have any heat.
Oh no.
So I'm
I'm
just
so
drinking
sorry.
tea today. That's okay. I'll
It's
switch
okay.
to something stronger later.
Okay.
Yeah, you gotta keep warm.
I know. I'm rationing my booze right now, trying to stay warm. Yeah, and the snow's coming, as Baker said. So she's the
Fun.
Do it.
I see it. It's getting harder now.
I had a
it's
headache.
falling more.
I had a headache last night and I was like, it's gotta rain or snow or something because I feel the pressure all up in my cabeza.
You
And
literally
Taylor was like, that's not real. Like Dominicans don't really have that superpower. And I was like, bitch, yes, we
He's
do.
wrong. He's
Yes, we
wrong.
do. I'm telling you, it's either gonna snow or fucking rain tomorrow morning. Watch.
And
Look
voila,
at
she
me.
was-
I'm a
She
witch.
was literally talking about
Bitch.
it. She was literally talking about it before you came in.
Yep,
You did.
I really did.
I was like, yeah, bitch, it is. It is
Mhm.
because Latinas know.
Latinas, no.
Latinas know. As we said on our disclaimer at the beginning of this episode, we like to drink, laugh, and talk wrestling. So if you haven't gotten the memo yet, we do like to drink, and we have a game that we like to play. It's the game that has yet to be named. The game that has yet to be named is the game that has yet to be named. And that's when we all have shots, and we can dedicate those shots whenever we want throughout the entire episode, and we can dedicate them to a favorite outfit or a favorite announcer line or a favorite match or a favorite moment or whatever we want. And that's our way of just saying, hey, I see you. Insert whatever you're dedicating your shot to moment here. I see you and I like what you're doing. And that's how we do it, because there's a lot of moments in wrestling that we don't like.
Mhm.
So it's important
Yes.
to stay positive because it is a beautiful day to be a wrestling fan.
Celebrate the wins.
Celebrate the wins. So when you hear this sound, that means that one of us has dedicated our shot, and we encourage you to drink along with us. Or drink water.
Or tea.
Stay
Or
hydrated.
tea.
Yeah.
Stay hydrated. Take care of yourself.
But drink something so you can feel included.
Yeah.
We're
Play
here
along with
for
us.
you.
Play the damn game with no name.
Also,
God
please
damn
go
it.
to
Make a
our
song for
YouTube
it.
page and watch Wild Spice blindly braid her hair, which is
It was
fascinating
beautiful.
right
It was
now.
enthralling. I was like, your hair is so pretty. I'm just like, you know, whereas I'm losing mine. So I'm just here envious.
Oh, thanks. Well, why don't you tell the people what we're doing today, you jelly belly?
Okay. Well,
I don't know.
You jelly
okay.
You jelly belly.
Well, we are going to tackle all three brands very quickly. We're going to start with NXT, do some SmackDown, then Raw, and then we're going to keep it brief because we want to talk our picks for Royal Rumble.
Yes.
All right?
Yay.
All right.
Royal
do this.
Rumble, Royal Rumble. It's the best. I'm so mad we won't have Kofi. Okay,
I
we
know.
can get into that.
Oh.
We can get into that. Okay, we're going to play a new super quick fun game for NXT, right? Because I know we're focusing on Royal Rumble, but there was some things that I wanted to talk about on NXT as always. So we're going to play a new game. Are you ready?
Yeah.
I'm ready. My
We're
body's
going to
ready.
play a game called Love It or Leave It. I'm going to propose something that happened on NXT, and then you guys respond with whether you love it or you can leave it. You don't want it. We don't need it. We can do without it.
Okay.
But if you want to talk more about what I'm proposing, you can also do that if you have things that you need to say.
Okay.
Okay. NXT, love it or leave it.
Love it.
Scarlett's headpiece. That's the first thing that I wanted to talk about. How do we feel about it?
I mean, should you even ask me? Come on. Girl can come out in a fucking potato sack and I'd be like, what's up?
Like,
You could
I
get
feel
it.
like
I
feel like she's the queen of the
about that
Dementors.
one.
I feel like she's the
Headpiece?
queen of I feel like she's the queen of the Dementors, and like that's her crown piece, and she's like, I'm about to suck your soul.
I love
And
her.
I'm like, oh,
Is
okay.
she evolving? Is that just me, or is she like evolving?
She's evolving.
absolutely
I think they're
evolving.
definitely letting her do whatever the fuck she wants. She's
Oh,
like,
yeah.
I'm gonna come out with this, and they're like, do it. Like, you imagine Hunter just like looking at her like, yeah, do whatever the fuck you
He's
want.
like, you're
He's
a
not
witch.
even
you want to
listening.
fucking,
Not even listening.
you
He's
want to
just
fucking like step on me with like some high heels. Do whatever you want. Scarlett.
You a witch?
She's
Yes,
like,
Russian Baba Yaga.
Yeah,
Come on.
go ahead.
She's like, I never said that. He's like, you want to tie me
What?
up out back? What do you want to do?
What do you want to
I mean,
do?
I'm not
Piggly
saying
Wiggly?
that, but
Like a pig.
Hunter is a piggly wiggly for Scott. Okay. NXT, love it or leave it. MSK, Bo Rat reference and fun high five moment.
Who?
MSK,
exactly.
the new
The
tag team.
new tag team. The new tag team.
Okay.
And they're like just best friends. That's their whole gimmick, is that they're best friends. And he like pretended to be Borat for a second, like with Borat's accent, and then the other guy was like,
even make sense. It was even bad. Like it wasn't good. I had to ask Greg. I'm like, what is this fool doing? He's like, he's doing a Borat, and I'm like, no,
Yeah,
he's not.
I get that. I'm gonna say
He
leave
sure
it.
is not.
Bakey, you're going leave it?
I think
going
I need
leave
a
it.
little bit.
I say
more.
love it.
A
I
little bit
love
more of
best
them.
friends. NXT, love it or leave it. Lucha House Party beating Imperium.
Love it.
Love it.
Fucking love it.
Bye,
That was
Imperium.
great.
You're still here?
Bye, Imperium. Bye.
Bye.
Lucha.
Can't even win on your own fucking brand, bruh. Bye.
Seriously, they came to visit.
They came to visit.
NXT, love it or leave it. Beth Phoenix back in the house.
Love it.
Yes,
Love
bitch,
it.
love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. Queen.
Anytime I get to see her beautiful face.
It's my glam
She
is
looked
on.
good too.
Yeah, she did.
So
She
good.
looks good. NXT, love it or leave it. First ever women's Dusty Classic.
Love it. Also,
Love it.
I had a wait. Technical difficulties.
Also, we got to talk about Casey in that shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh my
Yep.
God. Okay,
Casey,
bitch.
Casey and Kaden
My God.
are number 8.
Yeah.
Do you
I
want
would
me to keep going? Or
well,
you want to stop?
I don't know. I just want to start with them real quick because I feel like
Go ahead.
like she was. I take back what I said last week, bitch. You have definitely been putting in the work while you were not on
We were
TV.
literally talking about
You know
this
that's
last
Ricochet's
week.
girlfriend too.
No.
Yeah,
Casey
And
Catanzaro?
now I hate you.
that's
Ooh,
Ricochet's girlfriend.
I want to be part of that throw.
You wonder why she had all those fucking spin moves at the end?
No wonder. No, because
This
those
bitch
were
was
like
working.
no, because like one of those was like Ricochet's move or something. And so Taylor noticed that, and I didn't realize that they were dating, and that's why he let. That's kind of
They've
cute,
been
though.
dating. They've
That
like,
is
been
cute.
dating.
That's
Ooh, I
cute, though. I didn't know that they were
like
dating.
this.
That's
Neither
cute.
did
And
I.
they're
I
both
liked it.
little.
They're both little. Oh, that's cute. I like. Okay, well, she
be
showed
famous
up.
right
She
there.
showed
She
up and
did.
she showed out, and it was amazing.
She did. She
It
did.
was awesome.
Love
That's all I
it.
gotta say.
That's definitely
I was
a
very,
love
I
it.
wasn't paying attention to the match, and then suddenly,
You know what?
like,
Actually, Loki,
because I was
I'm
so
gonna
ready.
dedicate my shot
Oh shit!
to Casey with those Ricochet moves.
Yes. Or Casey moves.
Oh hell yes! No. Well,
Casey
yes.
moves.
Like
All
I was
right.
so ready for what's her face, Mercedes Martinez, to just like beat her face against the gravel of the mat. There's no gravel
Also, was that the first time we've heard Mercedes Martinez's voice?
in a while.
In a while.
I don't
Not the
remember
first
ever
time.
hearing her
We've
voice.
heard her
Also,
before, but I always
Tony-
expect Rosie Perez's voice to come out.
Tony needs to work on her mic skills because that trash talk was weak.
Tony.
So
That
bad.
was bad. That was
Tony's
so bad.
about to get red.
She's like, yeah,
Is she a
in
weed?
your face.
Is Tony a weed?
Tony's
She
little
might
bit
be a
of
weed.
She
She's a little bit
might
of a
be.
She might
She
be.
getting
Okay.
smothered by the weeds and becoming one.
NXT, love it or leave it. Io Shirai interrupting the first match of the Women's Dusty Classic. What is happening with that?
Oh no.
I say leave it. I
I
think
say leave it. I say leave it.
she
I
just
say leave it.
threw
I'm
Mercedes
okay with it.
Martinez like a sack of potatoes onto the announcing
Announce
table.
table.
I just, oh, Zaya
All
Lee's
right.
going through it.
This is a really important love it or leave it. NXT, love it or leave it. We've said goodbye to Thick Boy and hello to the Colossal. The Colossal, love it or leave it.
Leave
Thick
it.
boy.
Bring me back the thick boy.
I want the thick boy back. I want the thick boy back.
The colossal.
The Colossal is his new thing. He's like King Kong. He's not Thick Boy anymore.
No,
No.
he's not. I
Forever.
like.
And he
He's
also,
forever thick boy.
I don't know if y'all noticed, but he did have a dragon. That was another love it or leave it. Was the dragon around his
Leave the whole
shoulders.
thing. Bring me back thick boy. This is wrong what you've done to him.
Listen, the only thing I will say, I don't care what his name is, but he will always rock a one-piece swimsuit.
I can't. I hate his look so much.
I hate it, but like, it's not even. He's
What
not even
is
wearing a
with the
singlet.
WWE and not giving male wrestlers pants?
Or-
I can't handle it.
Or bigger wrestlers fucking garments that like look good on them.
I don't know.
At Nia Jax, that took a while, and they're still working on it. And Thick Boy is just,
Work in progress. I
that is a
will
work
say
in
though,
progress.
I was talking to Nick, and like I think with bigger guys, it's really hard if they're not naturally like super friendly and charismatic. Like look at Big E.
Like
you know,
Otis?
like
Like
Big E
Otis?
could exactly like those guys can do like comedy and be powerful, but I
Yeah.
think Thick Boy was like putting him into too much of a corner, you know,
I hear you.
to like be, you know, whatever. Anyways,
Wait, no, hold on. I have a
Okay.
question because I threw it yesterday in the group chat, and I have been marinating on it. I would love to see a Bronson Reed, Samoa Joe tag team.
love
Thoughts?
it. Love it.
Love it.
Love it.
I fucking
it.
love it. I think that. Ooh, can you imagine?
Did
them
you
two-
tell him?
I did, and he smirked a little bit. And Greg is not liking this. He's like, Joju, stop smiling at her right now, and he won't because we're a thing.
You have
But
a
anyways,
We're
we have a
thing.
connection. But I really like it. I feel like it's a good way to like take care of Joe, who's an older wrestler, and also give a mentor to Bronson Reed,
Oh, that'd be cute.
who's coming up.
I like
And
that.
they could together take over the head of the table. What? Oh my God, Roman.
NXT, love it or leave it. This was a moment for me personally because I am so cringy about bad acting.
Oh yeah.
Kurt Stallion? Question mark?
Question mark.
I
Kurt
deleted
Stallion
that.
comes in to help Lucha House Party defeat
Legal.
Legato.
Right.
And Kurt Stallion has a backstage interview kind of thing,
Yeah.
but he is so bad.
I blocked it out. Yeah.
Okay,
I
you
blocked
blocked
it
out.
No,
I
it's
blocked-
coming-
I blocked it
I
out.
understand.
No, it's coming back to me now. Now
It's not.
There was
To
a
me,
lot
it's
of
not.
this
Yeah.
Oh shit! I remember him now.
Yeah. It's
with
that
the man
guy.
bun.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
With the weird like manager guy.
Replace Kurt Stallion with my friend Christian, who plays Robin Hood in the New York Renaissance Fair. and
Yes,
then we'll have a deal.
Yes.
We'll have a deal. Anyways, my last love it
We
or
love
leave
Christian.
My last love it or leave it is just Fight Pit in general. I want to know what you guys thought about the main event.
Loved.
Timothy Thatcher
Are they
and
friends
Ciampa.
now?
I don't know. I kind of hope so, but I also just fucking love Timothy Thatcher. I love him.
I
That's
so
a
good.
second fight pit, bro.
Yeah.
That's Thatcher's second
I
fight.
will say if I had to choose, like, hell yeah, I'm going with Matt Riddle. And Timothy Thatcher Fight
Yeah.
Pit was way better than this
Yeah,
one.
yeah.
I feel like
Yeah.
Ciampa's a little boring,
Yeah.
I
but
hear you.
I just love me some Timothy Thatcher.
like
He's a
it.
guy who also is a monster and is tough and does all these submissions, but also has these little moments of being really funny, which I
Yes.
really like. So yeah, so
Which
Fight
you
Pit was
don't
love it for
expect,
me.
like a bucktooth guy just having
I love him.
throwing a
My
wise
only
joke
complaint about NXT is where is Dexter Loomis?
Right.
under.
I'll tell you where
Matt.
he is. No, he made some shoes with his face on it. That's what he's doing in his off time. He made
Yes.
shoes. He painted himself on some shoes,
I want
and he
them
was
now.
like, "Look at them," and posted them on Instagram because he's not on TV.
Because he had
no,
a
but
Why isn't he on TV?
I love him. Real quick,
You're a
though,
real
so
breakout star.
true.
just to make sure though,
A week without
Ciampa,
Shotzi though.
yeah, true. Ciampa and Thatcher are now entering the Dusty Cup, right? They are now tag team. They're a tag team now because
Yeah, I
that
think
other
so.
team got hurt doing
I like that.
something. Who were they?
No, who knows?
I don't know.
All right, it don't matter.
But it don't matter.
But we also get Finn Balor and Kyle O'Reilly on a team
Oh,
next
Yes.
week, so that'll be
That's
fun.
true.
Anyways, that is NXT. That is Love It or Leave It. Thank you for joining me. I'm Princess Jellybean, and now we're gonna take a break. Do you want babies?
Baby,
Yes, babies, always.
Always
For a
babies.
second, I thought that you were attacking me with your question. Go on. You're not my
do you
mom.
want?
Hey babies, it is me, the self-appointed Commissioner of Comedy, James Madden. I just want to tell you that every week I'll be wherever you listen to podcasts with my show, The Commissioner of Comedy. I've been doing this, babies, for almost 20 years, grinding up and down, and I'm here to convey it to you about the do's and don'ts of the comedy scene, the proper etiquette, the unwritten rules, if you will. Whether you're just a fan, or you're a young buck starting out, a grizzled old vet, or just someone who wants to peek behind the curtain and see how the sausage gets made, tune into the podcast, The Commissioner of Comedy. This is what it's about. It's only on Paper House Network, and it's for you, babies. It's for you.
us, babies. It's for us. That's James Mattern with the Commissioner of Comedy podcast, available on Paper House Network, where you can also find Face Beat Heels High podcast. And like he said, if you are a fan of comedy, a young buck, a grizzled old vet, or a sausage just wanting to peek behind the curtain, or you
I
just
love that you do a double ad. Well, we have the ad and then you repeat the ad.
Yeah, I feel like you got to tie it in just with a quick little thing and just be like, go listen to his podcast because he's awesome.
Does he know?
Listen, I'm grateful because the moment that I realized that the ad was ending is when I realized that I had to start talking and I had just put a piece of pizza in my mouth.
Does he know
Thank you for giving me
that
time.
we love him?
I will pull the clip and send it to him.
Will you
But
tell him?
also, like, I would only hope that the other networks or the other podcasts on the Paper House Network, when they play our ad, it probably takes a little bit of explaining.
We should
That's
probably
also
do a new
true.
one. We should probably do a new one.
So put a pin on that.
I always
Yeah.
just feel like I should give like whoever we play a little bit of extra loving. And it is, you know, my boyfriend's podcast network. So I feel like
Yeah.
he listens to this
like
and he's
it.
like, motherfucker, you can do
No,
better
I
than
like
that.
it. It's like your thing that you do when like Christina like talks directly to the wrestling superstars. Like you're like, that's your thing that you do.
Yeah.
And I love it. I'm here for it.
What's your thing?
I don't know.
I'm excited to find out.
Yeah, me too.
All right. It's SmackDown. You want to do SmackDown then Raw?
Let's do a SmackDown.
Okay.
SmackDown.
Smack.
So we're
All
doing
right.
top moments, right?
Top
That's right.
moments. Yes.
Go for
So
it.
my top moment, which this was my number one contestant, whatever, for a Cheers.
Contender.
Thank you for Cheers, but I will hold it. But it's Mr. Paul Heyman saying, "I am from New York. I'll beat yo ass."
Is that number
damn it.
5 or is that number 1?
That is number 5.
Number 5.
Wait, actually, they're not numbered, but it's fine. They're in no specific order.
Great.
But that one was one of my tops. Then we
I love
have
that.
Then we have Sami Zayn fucking protesting the entire night.
Oh my god.
Did
Oh
you
my
guys read the signs?
Of course. How many?
My
Where
God.
were they? How many did he have?
He had like 5.
It was like costume changes, but
Thanks,
it was
props.
just, like, thanks, props.
Props department.
Seriously,
Justice for Sammy.
Sammy was robbed.
Sammy-
Changed my mind.
Yes. Yeah. He said, well,
Anyways.
not my IC champ. When Biggie came out, hashtag not my IC champ.
Oh, bless.
Y'all sleep on Sami Zayn.
No,
I tell
man.
ya.
No, for real. Like, I hate the character, but he's so fucking brilliant. The guy's
That's
a
so funny.
motherfucking
It's really
genius.
funny.
So funny.
Um,
Handcuffed himself just to cost Apollo the fucking match. Like, chef's kiss, bro. You are just the
Right,
best.
that was money.
That
He
was
is
money.
the R-Truth
He was
of
like, da, da, da,
SmackDown.
da, da, just kidding. I had the key the whole time, and I don't give a fuck about this. I'm just gonna go fuck up your fucking match, bitch.
Oh,
Yes.
that was great. That was great. He, to me, is the R-Truth of SmackDown, and I think it's just beautiful. Let's move on. Billy Kay gets fired by the Riot Squad.
Man, we're
Oh.
so upset
Squad,
about
squad.
it in this house. Can we just tell you? Taylor came
He
out
looked
and he was like,
fantastic.
Taylor was like, "Can we just get her some really good friends?"
Yeah.
I
Come
was
be
like,
friends with us.
please.
"Come be friends with us." I know. I was like, "I know.
Yeah.
We should just ask her." He goes, "Why wouldn't they let her in? That's so mean." He was so
That is
upset.
so
'cause-
mean. I want
as
her
you
to
all
go
know,
back to. I want her to go back to Peyton. So bad.
No, boo.
Oh,
No,
okay.
it's too late
He's
now.
better than that.
She's better.
Unpopular opinion.
She's better without her now.
Leave
We-
it.
Okay.
Leave it
All
in the
right.
past.
Leave it. Not anymore. All right. Let's see what happened.
I don't know
else
what
happened?
it is, but she's gonna do something. When it clicks, it's gonna
Yeah.
be so
it really
good.
is.
Yep.
It truly is.
Yep.
Then we had Sasha versus Reginald, the sommelier.
Okay, I need
Nonsense.
to take a moment
Please take a
Nonsense,
moment. Please
nonsense.
go ahead.
because y'all know how I am. I fall into an Instagram hole for hours
Yes.
on end.
Yes.
So he is not so crazy pants. He used to do circus. So he does a
makes sense.
whole shitload of crazy things. And I'm actually looking forward to him actually doing real matches.
Mhm.
Listen, it
Because
was
I
a
think that
very
he's-
entertaining match.
I know. I think he's capable of some really cool stuff, though. I think him and Ricochet would make a really cool tag team.
Ooh.
And he's got a really, correct me if I'm wrong, but if you go on his Instagram, I think it's his daughter. I didn't like read into it because I was just scrolling, but he's got like the cute, whoever that child is in relation to him is so freaking cute. So that was my 2 cents on him. I like him now.
Right.
But I
I like him now.
I don't fully support the character choices.
I don't support the character choices. I liked him at the end, like towards the match. I learned
Don't
to
like what
Reginald.
Carmella is doing. So
Hate-
I
I
can't
hate it.
everything
I
about
hate
Carmella.
it.
So I can't really like
Everything.
what he's doing, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, true. I did write here, is this the Pepe Le Pew storyline? Because that's what it fucking felt like. Because holy shit, what are you doing? Why are you so close up in her business? Step away, sir, 6 feet. Sasha, kick his face. Also, the whole Carmella like being on the commentary table right next to fucking Corey gave me just vomit-induced feelings.
Was Daniel Bryan was Daniel
No.
Bryan SmackDown or was I Raw?
He's SmackDown. Is
SmackDown.
it the Cesaro thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, I have
When
something
he
down
he
here.
declared, okay.
Yeah, but
I don't know if it made it on the list, but I just wanted to know.
no, it did make it on the list. Let me just move on. Yep. But does he do parkour? I don't know. I'm still talking Reginald. Let's see. Oh shit, R.I.P.
You know
Paul.
what? You just made the list. Oh no. Oh, here we go.
I was
All
a little late, but it was still funny.
It was. I forgot that Paul Heyman was supposed to. Well, he's supposed to be fighting Pierce and whatnot, and I was like, oh
Hilarious.
shit, Paul Heyman's gonna fucking die. Then we had Big E versus Apollo, and Sammy Shenanigans. We already went through that. Ding dong. Hello.
Are we still doing top 5? Are you?
How
Just
many have I
running down
got?
the whole show. I'm like, you got 3 minutes. Just do whatever you want.
All right, ding dong, hello, Bailey. Why Bailey? And then my beautiful, beautiful Bianca. We fucking
Listen,
love you, Queen.
What
Bailey
a showcase.
fell. It was fantastic.
That was such a showcase from Bianca. Like, honestly,
it was great.
we've been on her train since day fucking 1, right? So, like,
Yep.
so I just love that, like, this fucking bitch was like, bring it. I don't care. Bring me the biggest obstacle course you have. You want me to carry Otis on my back? Let's fucking go. And I'm gonna
I
fucking
was
hit
like,
this shit.
yeah.
I couldn't believe, like, I could believe it because I know it's her. But, like, when she was like, fuck it. Let's do it. Come on, Otis. Let's go. Come on. What's he called? It was like a peach and a ham, whatever it was that they had. She was like, come on, my back. Let's go do it. Come on. And she
He was just like, okay, oh yeah.
fucking did it safely without hurting
Safely.
herself. And in less time. Like, come on.
You know what's
She's
funny?
fucking
I
fantastic.
hope that that's something that they like did just like as a joke in the locker room, or like we're messing around in the performance center one day and did that, and they were like, we have to work this in, you know, and they did.
I would, yeah, probably. I mean, she's fantastic. And that's pretty much it. Then we have fucking Paul Heyman supposed to fight Adam Pearce, and then he pulls a you know, like, card is subject to fucking change, motherfucker. And I was like, bitch. And then Roman comes out, and then my baby gets put through a table, and then there's like stairs, and I'm done.
Just unnecessary.
It was a mess. I don't care.
fucking at least a mess is better than nothing happening, which brings us
Seriously.
to Raw.
Oh my God.
I have 3 things to discuss. Not really anything specific happened as usual because this is just Road to Royal Rumble. So
Let me say though, that Drew McIntyre entrance is so fucking cool.
I love him.
With the sword,
It's
and
the
the
best.
pyro,
It's the best.
come on.
Pyro
just the
always
best.
makes things better.
It's so
just-
good. It's just
and-
really cool and classy and very
Yeah.
him. And I just really like him.
He fine. I
He
miss
is
you.
fine.
I miss you, Drew. Miz says to Drew McIntyre that he is going to be cashing in regardless at Royal Rumble. So he's like, I don't give a fuck. I'm cashing in, just so you know, bitch. Get ready for that because I'm cashing in. Okay, Miz. Whatever. Whatever, Miz. Shut your face. Then I don't really have anything in order. Riddle gets a title shot if he beats
Yep.
Bobby. So Ayo, he wins. Spoiler alert.
Hey,
So he gets a title shot, and Bobby Lashley put him in a hurt lock because he's a sore loser.
Yeah, he is.
Edge declares himself for Royal Rumble.
Edge comes in. They gotta have a bigger surprise than Edge because that would have been a big surprise.
That would
And
have been
That
the
would have been a
biggest
big
shit.
surprise.
so
Yeah.
they have
would
to
be-
have a bigger surprise.
Yeah,
is
like,
what
why
it
not
is that they don't
ruin
want to
it?
ruin.
How do
Right.
y'all feel about Edge's monologue?
I'll give it a solid 7 out of his thing. I don't know.
7 out of 10?
Yeah. He was,
All right.
I don't know. I mean, he's working hard. I love him. But yeah, that would have been such a fucking. Why didn't they save it?
There's got to be
There's
something
gotta be
bigger.
somebody bigger. Yeah.
Yeah, either somebody bigger or something bigger. I mean, aren't people saying that the Fiend is gonna come and cost Orton? Maybe the Fiend is supposed to be the bigger thing. I don't know.
Supposed to be bigger?
But also, like, Royal Rumble is pop after pop and surprise
Right.
after surprise. So
Yeah.
it's not like if you didn't tell us about Edge, like,
right.
I don't know. Maybe people expected it, so they were like, "Oh, we might as well just."
I didn't expect it. They might be trying to do the whole. Maybe they're trying to bring the Edge and Orton thing like at WrestleMania, like again, like they were supposed to have. So maybe this is their way of putting it back on track. But
Yeah, maybe.
But I mean, and I thought about that yesterday. But he's got the thing going on with Alexa or the Fiend or the Fiend, not you.
Oh my gosh.
So she shut up. So like that storyline is compelling and it's currently ongoing. So I don't think that they're just gonna pluck Brandy out just to put him back onto that whole thing with Edge.
Maybe.
That's so last year.
Let's see.
That's
There's
true.
got to be a moment, though. There's got to be a moment at Rumble.
Something's got to happen.
Something.
Let's see what else we can talk about. I'm sorry. I was so uncomfortable watching Rick teach Lacey wrestling.
I can't.
Yeah. Mhm.
How we feel.
Yeah.
Vomit.
I don't like that.
Not at all. That was
That's a leave it for me.
I hated
to leave it for me.
I hated everything about it, but if I have to be at least objective about it, it didn't look gross or as gross as it could have looked. It kind
looks
of
gross to me.
No, it looks gross. It does look
maybe
gross.
not to Lacey or to a lot of people, but like to me.
Listen, I feel like
Gross.
it could have been done much worse, and it at least it did look like they were at least doing the pantomime of actually
That's true.
learning moves.
And can we talk about how Charlotte roasted her dad?
Roasted. She also
You're
roasted Shayna Baszler. She said it's one thing to say you're a queen, but it's a whole nother thing to act like one. And I said, I love you so much.
She said
love this
you're
bitch.
on your
She's
way.
so good.
You're transitioning from legend to old man.
True. Let him go
He
home.
is so. I mean, that is so true. She's right.
Oh, she said you are going from legend to old man. I was like, Charlotte,
Let that man go
Gives
home.
Let him go
no
home.
fuck.
Give him a
Please.
pension so he doesn't have
And
to
he's-
come in to make a paycheck.
And he's out here like, she at least wants me here. Like, boy, if you don't
Sir.
stop and enjoy your money and your fame.
You think she's annoyed?
But you
Like,
know,
do you think she's actually
like his
annoyed?
daughter said, he spends
Charlotte?
all his money on
Yeah.
other people, not his family. So
I think
what
Charlotte.
money?
I think Charlotte is actually annoyed. I think I would be if I was Charlotte Flair and I worked so hard to
Right.
get away from, like to prove myself as like my own person, I'm a star in my own right, and this and like making myself a legend. To then after you take your break to come back in,
Right. That's
thrown into a storyline with your father. Yeah, I'd be pissed. Like that's what you
Right.
have to do. I'd be
Yeah.
pissed.
I'd be pissed too, especially because for the longest time, Rick has announced himself as Charlotte Flair's dad.
Right.
So now
So-
suddenly, all of a sudden, we have this "I don't feel appreciated" storyline.
Right. It's ridiculous.
It's-
We got to move on to the last thing that I want to talk about. Randy Orton costs Alexa the title.
And she's going through.
Does that
a
mean
bunch
that
of-
she's going to win the Rumble?
Oh,
Because she didn't win a lot. Well, somebody, not a lot of people, but somebody on Twitch was like,
snowing.
I'm scared if she doesn't win the title that she'll win the Rumble.
That's interesting.
that is an interesting take. Yeah, I had not thought about that.
I'm hoping she doesn't, because I feel like the Rumble should be for somebody who doesn't really have, like, I want that to be like
Who
an
doesn't really have
underdog,
a storyline?
unexpected, an unexpected moment. I feel like Alexa is pretty much like, especially now that the Fiend is gone, like she's right now is like the star of Raw. It's ridiculous, like how they're fucking
Right.
But it pisses me off because she is the star, sure, but she's piggybacking off of somebody else's gimmick. Like she doesn't. She
right, but I think what
not-
they're doing with with this whole thing, when she was like the whole "let me in," it might be like something like maybe the Fiend possessed her, or I don't know what the hell they're doing, but
I hear
it
you.
is kind of backed off of that, but like she is becoming her own part of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's not
But-
like.
But
I
I'm
don't
still, I mean, I hear exactly what you're saying and I agree. but they still, and I mean, I'm expecting too much from these WWE writers, but they are not doing it in a way where it actually feels organic for her.
Right.
It feels, to me, it feels so fucking forced. Like they're trying to shove it down my throat. Like she is the Fiend now. The Fiend is not a person, it's an essence. It's a being that like can take whichever vessel he wants. Like that would be, that's an interesting take, sure, whatever, but they're not doing it in a way where it feels hers. It just feels like she's holding the space and the spot for him to come back.
Right.
And I'm not liking it. It's like that. What's the name of that study where you define in a movie if women have their own like their own track or train of thought that doesn't involve a man?
I don't know.
Well,
Feminism?
Yes, but no, there is a study, or there is a line of thought in movies, in projects, in art, where when women are involved, do they talk within a span of 5 minutes about a man? Is their conversation based on a man? You know what I'm talking about?
Right.
So this feels very much not that for Alexa. You know what I mean? So that's my issue.
Like every time she comes out, it's just a question of if he's gonna be there.
Right.
And I don't like that. She is a fucking goddess, like Corey likes to say.
I see. We
even saw a glimpse of her former self again on the fucking ring. I miss her. I just want to have her in this storyline on her own right and by her own, you know.
What if she just came out at the Rumble, like not the last one, not the first one, but like somewhere in the middle, and was just goddess?
Right.
Was just like regular Alexa Bliss, and was regular Alexa Bliss through the whole Royal Rumble, and like gets eliminated, let's say, but like everyone's like, what the fuck? What is happening? She was not
what the
playground at all.
Glitch.
Right.
WandaVision, hello.
No, I would love that. No, yeah, I agree I see what you're saying, and I agree. Yeah, I get that. I don't know. I just feel like if she gets to the Royal Rumble, then I don't know. We can talk about Royal Rumble next.
Yeah. Wait, hold on. I want to dedicate my shot to Raw.
Oh, okay. Go ahead.
I want to dedicate my shot to Shelton.
Oh yeah, we had to talk about it. Sorry, we had to talk about it really quick.
Go ahead.
Shelton Benjamin walking out with a Hurt Business and his motherfucking mask still on his face. Wait. And then the goddamn cameraman zooming in and not letting this motherfucker do his shit. And then he's go like, shit. And you can read his mouth. Shit.
Yeah, he goes, shit. Looks right at fucking Cedric. Shit. He's like, y'all really not gonna tell me I walked out here?
And Cedric Alexander's just laughing at him like, oh, you motherfucker.
What's funny is they gotta go through a whole fucking room full of people in Gorilla.
And nobody told him shit.
Maybe they were like, maybe you're making a statement.
You know what? I appreciate it, Shelton Benjamin.
Everybody got things to say. Wear your mask.
Maybe wear your mask. Maybe you're gonna come out. He literally shit. That was so
you can say whatever you want about the Hurt Business and whatnot, but this man, under his circumstances, is still taking care of himself, and I appreciate that. Yeah. Thank you, Shelton Benjamin. Thank you very much.
Also, that Cedric heel turn is coming quick, or it might not. It might not even be a Cedric heel turn. It might be a Shelton heel turn.
It's gonna implode.
Shelton might. Yeah, something's gonna happen. But they fighting. They fighting.
Do you guys remember Raw Underground?
Oh no, I don't.
No, I put that right where I put the Cats movie. In that section of my brain.
Oh, you mean that movie you really wanted me to go see?
Yeah.
Shall we take a break?
Yes.
Okay. If you want to, you could try and solve this puzzle, but you gotta be the first one to solve it to win $5, and it's puzzle time. Puzzle time. It's puzzle time with PJ. Watch it on YouTube or just use this as a dance break. Yay. It's puzzle time with PJ.
Puzzle Time with PJ brought to you by Silk City Hot Sauce. Go to silkcityhotsauce.com and use the code HEELS, HEELS, for 15% off your entire order.
Never not funny.
I wasn't sure if you guys have forgotten or not.
Never never not funny. No. I did
It
forget.
is Puzzle Time with PJ, brought to you by Silk City Hot Sauce. Nobody solved last week's puzzle, so I'm about to blow your minds with the answer. This was last week's puzzle. There was a couple close answers from, Mike and
Alfredo.
Alfredo. Shout out to my puzzle buddies. However, this is pardon my French. Pardon means pardon me, and then mon is in French. So pardon my French was the correct answer to this puzzle. PJ saves $5, and the championship title is still up for grabs.
I'm so mad. For the first time, I thought that was it. And I was like, it can't be. It's not that witty. Christina, you're not that witty. It's not that.
It's the ho for me. Le poisson.
We have fun. Okay, puzzle time with PJ. Les poissons. Okay, puzzle time. This is this week's puzzle. If you think you know the answer, please message us. Instagram, it usually works best, but YouTube works too. And tell me what the answer is. And if you're the first person to solve this puzzle, you win $5, just like the song says. And if it's your first time joining in with us at the Facebook Outside Podcast for our Royal Rumble episode, go to our YouTube page. The YouTube is the only place that you can find the puzzle. Mm-hmm. So this is this week's puzzle. It's puzzle time with PJ. Good luck. I hope you win $5.
I don't know, as usual.
I don't, actually, because I'm running out of money. But if you win $5, you get a shout out on the show. You get to be the champion. You get Alfredo and Mike really mad at you if you're not those two people. So please go and solve the puzzle. Let's talk about Royal Rumble.
Let's do it. Alrighty. So as far as the card goes,
let's go matches, and then let's talk the entries so far.
All right, so we have the Universal Championship between Roman Reigns and Kevin Owens. It's the last man standing match.
Ooh.
How do you all feel about that?
I'm excited.
What are your picks?
I'm excited to see Kevin Owens do the most.
Oh, okay.
I feel like we haven't seen him. I've never seen him do like a last man standing. You know what I mean? Like that'll be cool to watch
so
how Kevin.
Good. So I'm
excited
for it.
I'm still expecting Roman to win it. I think Kevin's going to do a hell of a match, but I'm still expecting Roman to win.
I agree. At this point, I feel like they're just really banking on that whole head of the table thing.
Yeah.
And they're just not ready to let go.
I don't think
of
Kevin's the one. Kevin's the one to
No.
beat the to tame the beast or whatever. Like
I love
defeat
KO,
the dragon.
but I agree.
Yeah, I don't think he's the one.
All right, so I feel like Roman Reigns, and just for the shits and the giggles, I'm gonna go with Kevin Owens.
Thank
because
you.
that
Thank
would
you.
be
KO
hilarious.
deserves it.
He
KO
does. He also looks like my boyfriend. So
Yeah.
Next.
He actually really does look like me.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah, you guys haven't seen. I posted it
No,
on our Instagram, but we dressed up as Kevin Owens and Jericho.
Chris Jericho.
The Festival of Friendship.
Yeah, you did. Oh, I'm sorry. That was great. Then we have the WWE Championship. Drew McIntyre versus Goldberg. Come on.
If Goldberg wins, I'm quitting the show. Do you hear me? Do you hear me?
We cannot make that sort of promises, Jerry. We cannot do that. We're talking Vince.
Okay,
here.
so you're going to go with Drew?
Yeah, I'm going to go with Drew. Fine, maybe I won't quit, but I'll take a week off. Okay?
It will just be me.
I'll take a week off.
How is there a landline in your apartment?
No, it's
Hold
the
on.
buzzer.
It's the buzzer. Be right back. Sorry, Ann, we're back. Look what I got.
What do you get? What do you get?
I was about to buy something yesterday. Oh my God, Ripple Junction? Oh,
Oh, Ripple Junction. Shout out to our friends over at Ripple Junction. Making t-shirt magic happen.
And I used code Those Wrestling Girls for 15% off.
That's
Hell
not even
yeah.
ours. Please go check out their
Not
merch
ours.
and their podcast and stuff.
But yes, I got it because I really wanted the shirt
It's,
because I cover Raw and I hate it. So I bought it.
Okay, Bakey, I need your pick for Drew versus Goldberg.
oh my God, why? Listen, I don't think that Drew is gonna lose, but I'm gonna go with Goldberg. Look at Dre's face.
Okay, I have a follow-up question then. Do you guys think that Miz will cash in?
Yes.
Yes.
Both yes?
Yes.
I think he'll fuck it up again, though. I think this is going to be his MO. I think he's going to fuck it up again.
Only reason why I'm going with Goldberg is because, and I have said this before, growing up, he reminded me of my cousin, whom I love and adore, and it's, it's like family. So
I'm
Oh,
gonna
and
go.
what am I? And what am I? And what am I? Just your podcast co-host?
I
That you're
love
going
you.
to stay here to the face and you're going to tell me that my husband, Drew McIntyre, is going to lose to Oldberg? Okay.
I love you.
I'm sorry, Mrs. McIntyre. But
You
your
sat here and you
husband is
mourned him. You sat here in the funeral and you fucking mourned him. And now you're telling me that he's
I
going to
was-
lose to Goldberg.
May I remind you, I was the Grim Reaper that episode.
So what you're saying is you don't
The
give a
bringer
fuck
of
about
death.
Drew McIntyre.
Here I
I'm
throw
gonna
my
go
Leo
with-
meme.
I'm gonna go with if Drew McIntyre wins, Miz does not cash in.
Mm.
If
Okay.
Goldberg wins, Miz cashes in and the belt stays in on someone that actually is there every week.
I don't hate that. I don't hate that because, listen, I think that Goldberg might beat Drew, but Goldberg has no stamina.
Why don't you just give me a nice little paper cut and put some lemon juice on it? Why don't you do that? That'll hurt me less than the words you're saying to my face.
I love you.
Do you? Because I don't think you do.
Next,
Let's see. Wait, now I lost it. Then we have.
Asuka and
Thank
Charlotte
you. Yes,
versus
Women's Tag
Nia-
Team Championship.
Nia and Shayna.
Correct.
Asuka and Charlotte.
Asuka and Charlotte.
I too am going Asuka and Charlotte.
I feel like this is gonna be the catalyst for Nia and Shayna to break
Break up.
Yeah.
A heel
So-
turn?
Well,
Can you have a heel turn if
both
you're already
heels.
a heel?
Yeah.
I was gonna say, yeah, I was like, well,
maybe they'll break up.
that changes
Because they're kind of already
storyline.
doing it. Shayna did kind of cost them by not
Yeah.
going back into the match.
True.
She already lost in the match, so maybe Shayna
All right.
will do a face turn.
Maybe it's neither, and well, no, yeah, Shayna, but maybe they just break up as tag team partners and they start beating
Feuding.
each other up.
Yeah,
Yeah, feuding each other.
Biggie and Sammy?
Biggie.
Biggie.
We all have to go with Biggie, I feel like.
let's be
we have
real.
to.
For Queen
It's in the
PR.
contract.
Yeah.
If nothing else.
It's in the
Lashley
contract.
versus
Oh,
Riddle.
so wait, hold on. So you guys will go for Biggie because we have allegiance to Queen PR, but nobody gives a fuck about my husband, Drew McIntyre. Can we just be?
What?
So
saying-
we're
I
gonna
said
say
it was-
we're gonna say Biggie because of PR, but we're not gonna. Okay? Okay. So I see. All right. No, it's fine. I'm just. You guys are just showing me where I stand, and that's fine.
Why you guys? I said he would win.
You're right, Cristina.
It's Andres' fault. It's my cousin's fault. Andres, I love you.
You gonna blame it on somebody
Do
else?
you do a fucking podcast with your cousin, or do you do a podcast with me?
I do a podcast with you, but he gives me free service for my dogs. He's a vet.
And I edit the podcast for free. And what?
I don't know how to win this.
You can't. You're in the wrong.
Trip, you know what?
Yeah.
You just made the list. Oh, no. Oh, here we go.
She's gone. We only want Bernadette from now on.
Yeah. I want to see your face. for the
All
rest
right,
of this episode.
Lashley versus Matt Riddle. Y'all know I gotta go with Matt Riddle.
Damn.
Matt Riddle, actually. I'm
That's-
gonna go with Matt. I'm gonna go with Matt.
I
That
agree.
is my boy. Those are all the matches.
All right, so let's see.
Royal Rumble
As
tape?
far as the
Oh, wait.
for the men's Royal Rumble, the participants are Edge, Dolph, Sami Zayn, Mustafa Ali, Jeff Hardy, Cesaro, Otis, Shinsuke, Sheamus, AJ Styles, Jey Uso, John Morrison, The Miz, Bobby Lashley, Daniel Bryan, Big E, Randy Orton, and 13 more are to be announced.
Mr. Running the Bank is competing.
Yeah.
Interesting.
All right, who's your pickies?
Daniel Bryan.
Well, there's 13 people
Daniel
yet
Bryan?
to be
I'm
announced.
going Daniel Bryan. As far as this list that we have, I'm going Daniel Bryan.
Okay.
Can you imagine if I were like, I'm going for Dolph Ziggler, No.
That poor man. That poor man. That's another guy that just
No.
needs to go home.
Seriously, no, Dolph. You
Christina?
didn't get to celebrate your 40th birthday. I'm going with John Morrison.
Actually, that would be cool.
So not only are you going to come
Thank you.
for
Tell
McIntyre,
her. Speak
but
on it.
you're going to come for my husband?
Tell her.
I'm hoping he wins.
She
I'm
wilding out.
hoping
Tell her.
he wins.
Tell her.
I'm about to read you.
Tell her. She feeling mad froggy. Mad froggy today. Tell her.
You got more Vincent Bailey, and you think you can just mix things up? All right. I'm about to just turn your microphone
This is
down.
what I'm saying. Can we mute her for the rest of the episode?
I do actually think John Morrison would be a really interesting win because
That would
he's
be
so
good.
close with Miz, so that'd be kind of cool.
Yeah. Can I just say I pulled that out of my ass because that was the first name that I read, but actually I think he would be great.
I also would really like Shinsuke. I feel like Daniel Bryan might be a little too obvious, but I feel like Shinsuke would be a cool
I think
wild card.
Shinsuke, and they have been trying to push him, so that would be actually a pretty good.
It'd be pretty good in the gauntlet match. It'd be pretty
Yeah.
good to have Shinsuke in there. Shinsuke's my second.
Really working it out. I think the Fiend. Will you think the Fiend will make an appearance or no?
I don't think so.
No?
Either.
I don't think so.
Do you think Edge will then try to cost it for Randy Orton?
No.
There's many things that add up to.
I'm like, I don't know. I think it's gonna be somebody we don't know who's not on the thing yet. But
yeah,
I think traditionally, usually it's like it's sad, but it's the ones that have the biggest like storyline interest that win it. You know, like it should be someone random. You know, like it should be Daniel Bryan. It should be someone random. But what it will be is like the Fiend will cost it and Randy Orton, or like Edge will cost Randy Orton, and then
I mean Cesaro's been getting much of a
I was gonna say my
push
second pick
too,
is Cesaro,
so it
so
could be Cesaro.
I
don't know. I feel like this is I don't know. This is my first Royal Rumble, but I feel like this is the year where they might like actually do it a little bit different, just because of the this would be a really interesting way to.
it's also going to be interesting without a live crowd too, because Royal Rumble is so much about pops and like people in the crowd being excited. I do like John Morrison as a pick. I do like Daniel Bryan as a pick. I'm gonna go with the question mark for now.
Okay. My second pick is Cesaro.
Yet.
I actually do think that Cesaro is a really
all right.
really
What
good
about
pick
the
for that.
women?
For the women's, we got Nia Jax, Charlotte Flair, Bayley, Bianca Belair, Mandy Rose, Dana Brooke, Peyton Royce, Shayna Baszler, Alexa Bliss, Liv Morgan, Ruby Riott, Tamina, and 18 others. I'm not talking to you.
Who has the belt? Asuka?
Asuka has the belt. Asuka and Sasha have the belt. Yep. I think it's going to be Bianca.
The only thing, oh yeah, did I say that 18
It's
more have to be
Bianca for
announced?
me. Yeah.
I
It's
wanna
Bianca.
go with Bianca.
It's Bianca.
I think
Point
we're gonna go
blank,
Bianca all across
Period.
the board.
It's Bianca. It's going to be her. If
It
it's not
has
her,
to be her.
I'm going to storm the Capitol.
right,
It's Bianca.
Or were you on January 6th?
It's Bianca Belair.
All right. We still have 18 people to be
Bianca.
announced for this. Do y'all think that they're gonna let Billie Kay in?
Oh, that'd be cute. I hope they should let.
I
Billie
hope
should
so,
fight.
but
I
that'll
hope
be the rest of the 18. I feel like will be fluff. You know,
because
like
it's gonna be Bianca.
Also, I think
they'll
that
probably
Tamina's
throw
gonna get
Shotzi in
eliminated
there.
first, and I'm so mad already.
They're probably gonna throw Shotzi in there.
ooh, here's a good one. Will Rhea make her debut?
I hope so.
Oh, that's another thing. If it's not Bianca, if Bianca doesn't win, I fully believe it's because Rhea's gonna make her debut and Rhea's gonna win.
But then that's disrespectful though, because Rhea's just coming up.
Yes, it is disrespectful. That is what they are. Just like you, you're disrespectful.
Well, we do have an announcement to make because this is super important that you're all listening to, I mean, all of us, but especially to our friend the Baker, because we are going to lose her on next week's episode.
Yes.
She will not be with us. So make sure that you are writing down what her picks are, but we will also remind you on our Instagram. In good news, though, we do have a really exciting co-host, possibly co-hosts is coming in.
Yes.
This
So
is
that'll
very
be fun.
exciting. I'm not jelly, but I'm really pumped for you guys to do this.
Should we say who it is? We should say.
Okay, say. Go ahead, say. You say.
Okay. We're going to have those wrestling girls on the show
Yeah.
next week.
Queen PR for sure. We're holding for Chrissy just because we don't know what her work schedule is like, but they are going to be our co-hosts. We're going to talk all things Royal Rumble with them.
Yep.
And we're super excited for that. So definitely join in next
Please
week.
join.
We'll
Please check
miss
it out.
Becky, even though she's disrespectful.
I love you though.
Do
And
you?
love me? I do.
Actions are louder than words.
I love you. I'm sorry, bye.
Anyways, in other news, in the wrestling world news, we got to talk. Well, did you guys watch Bianca Belair's Chronicle? Because she's going to win.
I haven't.
Not yet, but I'm so excited to, and I've heard such good things.
I've cried like 3 times watching it. So good.
I'm not surprised.
Second, no more WWE Network.
Peacock.
I have a problem because we record everything on WWE so that like if we're watching in a pinch we can fast forward through like the boring matches.
Yeah.
And I went to rewatch part of Raw this morning and it wouldn't let me fast forward, and Nick said maybe that's because it's going to Peacock that they won't allow you to fast forward, and that'll be a problem because I don't have 10-13 hours in my week to watch wrestling all the time.
Well, I think it's like if you get the premium, you're allowed, perhaps. I'm not sure. My thing is, hey, now I get The Office back.
Yeah, we have it already. So
you're like, but it's gonna be right. It's like cheaper or whatever, and you get more content.
It's gonna be like $1 cheaper.
No, it's $10 if you have the premium. Like to get like the biggest premium of Peacock, it's the same, but you get more content. So you get all that's on the WWE Network. They're gonna take all of that stuff, like everything that's already there, plus all that new stuff that's on NBC. If you want to see the horrendous Saved by the Bell reboot.
Oh no.
Yeah, now. Because
I pay for so many like streaming services and they all like interlap, and I can see the same thing in 3 different streaming services.
No, but there's like stuff exclusive to NBC. That's what I'm saying. So it's like, but now it's like you get it, to me, it's like it works out better anyway because you do get bonus content. You get bonus content. Whereas like I'm paying $10 a month just for WWE stuff, but now I'll get other stuff that I'll be able to watch. So I'm like, it's fine.
I wonder if the pay-per-views will also how that'll work.
I don't know.
I don't know, but they did say that the pay-per-views are going to be on Peacock.
They said that everything, their entire catalog was going to be there, which leads me to believe or assume or whatever that it's going to be kind of like what Hulu is doing with HBO. You know what I mean? That like you get HBO via Hulu, so it's on like the.
I don't think it's an add-on. I think they're just moving it. They're moving it directly there.
Oh, dang it.
It's not an add-on.
No. Oh, okay. But then still their entire catalog should be like in a space, in a place, because they have so much.
Yeah.
So it should be probably kind of like WWE, check the menu, you know, kind of thing.
Yeah, probably.
Also, one thing that I wanted to
Sorry.
Did you forget to dedicate your shot again?
I forgot until this moment. I'm so sorry. I'm gonna dedicate my shot to hosting next week with those wrestling girls. Cheers. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you up, but I just realized that I did not do that.
To remind me that I won't be here. Okay.
Bitch, you just came for John Morrison. Like, I don't know what to tell you.
What do you mean? I said that he was gonna win. I thought you were gonna be happy. Anyways, moving
Get his
on.
name out your mouth.
Done.
And our episode with those wrestling girls will be everyone's favorite. It is a Monday night episode, which are always fucking fun.
Wild. So that's going to be a long day for Wild Spice.
Yeah, me too.
But,
do
we have anything else?
I do. Something that I want to bring up. I will have more information on it and let you guys know about that afterwards. But NBC is moving all of their sports to like they're moving their shit around, so we might lose NXT on Wednesdays. Yes. So NBC's doing some stuff and they're moving. I think that everything on ESPN, not ESPN.
They'll be moved
that
to
is
Thursdays or something weird, right?
something weird. We haven't heard. Oh, I just broke my nail. We haven't really heard yet, but since like Wednesdays are usually hockey, we might not get NXT on what is it?
On
USA channel.
Yeah.
They might move them back to Sci-Fi channel, which is where they were before, because they still need to keep them within the same network. But just for you to be on the lookout that we might not be getting NXT on USA channel for much longer.
We'll see.
Yeah, that was it.
Is that it? Anything else?
That was it.
All right. Well, there we go. So that's all the housekeeping. I guess we'll see you guys next week. Also, there will not be a Twitch watch party for Royal Rumble. I forgot that I have acting class on Sundays now. So at least until March, whenever my last class is, we won't be able to do any more watch parties. But you can still come hang out with me on Twitch.
But that also doesn't mean that we don't love you.
Yes.
That's true.
It just means I am Hamlet and I have to now be Hamlet because I got cast as Hamlet. Whoop whoop. So
Whoop whoop.
So yeah, I don't have the time. But but we love you guys, and I guess we'll see you next week. Solve the puzzle and follow us on all the socials, and we'll see you on Tuesday for the Royal Rumble episode. Bye.
Keep your face beat and your heels high.
And insert exit music.